Listen. Yeah. Yes, God. Get that out of there. When I tell you, when I tell you this new child of mine, I'm going to let it shine. I have a lot going on in this household, so please forgive me for the late arrival here. And I need a little bit more light. I need a little bit more. I don't like that one. That's not the one. Oh, child, I heard something. One of these kids have moved. Listen, it's your boy, Matty-Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in today. Do me a favor and hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of my Rant Pack family. We are going to be talking about Canada's Drag Race Season 4. I don't like this lighting. Episode 7. It is a Rusical musical Canadian doozical. I tried. A little bit. A little bit. But we're going to be talking about this episode today. Brooklyn Heights, honestly, in my opinion, looks it's her most grand look for me. That I love a good wedding dress, and I thought it was sickening. But also, I'm sad at who went home. I don't think they lost the lip sync. And I know people are going to go, well, you're this and you're that. Nope. I don't think they lost the lip sync, in my opinion, personally. But I also understand somebody was in the bottom many times, and this is how the show goes. I did enjoy forms of said Rusical musical, all this, that, and the other. But I also was like, oh, this is an interesting season now that the beaver is gone and we're back to the old school rules. Lots of zoom ins today, everybody. We're going to have fun. I promise you, this is not to be anything malicious today. Like, you know how I am when I do my reviews. We're here for a key cackle and a good time. There will be polls in the live chat that you can go ahead and correspond to and give your opinions, because I'm certainly going to ask. And also, we're going to have just a great time today. As y'all know, I am a new father of one kitten, not a cat, not an adult cat, but a kitten. A calico tortoise shell with lots of tortitude, and they're still getting acclimated right now, so I may not be extremely loud as I normally am today, because pretty much I want this baby to have the best time possible. I am not going to spend the beginning of this episode, even though I have this shirt on, talking about that. However, at the end of the review, for those of you who know, I'm doing videos about the cats. I will be showing you some sneak peeks of her and just like the first interactions of where she is in her curtain corner right now. A completely different experience than Mamu child. And Mamu and her have met, and that's another story itself. We'll talk about that at the end of the video. And I wasn't here for it, and it really just made me nervous. But at the same time, Mamu was showing his belly for most of the day. He's very excited. It's weird, but we'll talk about it soon. But anywho, we got to talk about this show. Near enough is the clear villain. Nera, they made you you're the villain, sister. I'm just gonna tell you, you're the villain. This is the season. You're the villain. The nice villains, not like the worst ones where people knock down their doors and do a lot or the most for it. But child, when I tell you, you had a lot to say this episode, and everything was turned then against you, and I thought that was strange. That was strange. You did a very good job and said Rusical. I see the Rusical there. I saw that. But it was weird to hear them say, well, we saw this last week. And I'm like, but don't you do that often? And that's never still. I mean, you've seen Melinda's makeup every week, and you told her she was warm today because of blush. I have questions, but possibly we'll get an answer. Not to be shady, but a little bit clear. Like, what are we doing today? But I shouldn't, I guess, think of this as a unusual thing, since sometimes with Canada's Drag Race, the judging has been, are you reading a cue card, or What's happening? I don't know. Let's talk about it. Let's get into it today. It's at MattyRants everywhere except for Twitter, which is now X. That's at the Matty-Rants there. There's a Linktree link in my About section of my YouTube page. It's very easy once you click on my YouTube channel page, the main page with all those different ways to see videos, lives, and community tabs. You'll look up to the sky, which not really, you'll just look on your phone and then click it. It'll take you to all these other links that I have that I'm discussing now. I do reactions on Patreon for as low as $1 a month. That's over 400 plus videos of multiple programs of consumption where I do very much edited reactions of me also enjoying my libations, eating my food, fully engaging with you as I'm watching the show. The facial reactions are real because I'm going to give you my full honest opinion in the beginning before I've watched the show 4 to 5 times while I'm getting this edit together of what I thought of the episode. So join the Patreon crew. I also do a live chat there daily. Well, I've been off a couple of days because I wasn't feeling too good, but daily normally giving updates on what's going on. And we have a good time in those live chats. So definitely join the Patreon. Also bookable on Cameo. Knock the price down. Check me out on Cameo. I'll give you a special request, and that's for surezies. That's not a word. Also, merch available at dragqueenmerch.com. There are tank tops, t-shirts, and stickers. Go ahead and check it out. Thank you to Bible Girl and Company. I will be at DragCon LA 2024. So if you are going to be going, I will be there. Just want to make that announcement for those of you who make those trips and you want to see a lot of people. And then sometimes I'm even included on that list, not to toot my own horn, but at the same time, I love seeing my Rant Pack folks in real time as well. So if you are there, you already know what's up. Say hi, we have a Kiki. All that good stuff. What else is on the agenda in the menu today? Season 16 is around the corner, everybody. And as you know, the first episode is Friday. So I will be having that reaction out that Friday. And of course, the reviews will be on Saturdays. And it'll be Saturdays early in the day. Okay. Now for Sunday, I'm trying to get a panel together. It may just be me, Dooley, and Jamar, but it's not going to be at the normal time at 4. So I got to talk to them, make sure everybody's available. If not, then I'm going to have to we have to wait till the following week, which will be right after season 16 premieres to bring the panel together. That everyone's coming for that date. But if I'm doing a New Year's Eve show Sunday, I have to do it early because I have brunch with Blackberry this Sunday with companies such as DW, you see in the chat, Baked by Bunny, you also see in the chat, and a couple of my other good friends for our New Year's Eve. We want to do something as a friend group together that, of course, all of us enjoy and again celebrating drag. So that's what we want to do. Shout out to Blackberry. I just talked to her, and yes, DW, we booked it. It's booked. I got some birthdays up in here. I saw somebody earlier here. Oh, I'm so sorry. Also, for the new cat, just so y'all know, the first name I came up with, we have removed that name. I have decided not to call her that. She's a bit is different. It's different with her. Hey baby Maddie, it's my birthday today. Happy birthday. Whose birthday is it today? If it's your birthday, make some noise, claps around. Glad it's your birthday. Happy birthday to you. All my love to you, for you, sir. Madam, I don't know. Y'all have different. I know that people have different pictures of folks all the time. I don't know if you're a cartoon character or somebody real, but if this is you, whoever you are, happy birthday, baby. You deserve it. Also, where else am I going with this? Many words, many persuasions and equations, spaces and places, and all those things. I'm very happy to be here with y'all today. If you haven't clocked in yet, libations are plenty in this household because I have been stressed with this new animal. So I'm going to have a good time with you today. All right. If you don't want to have a good time with me today, that's fine. Because I said I'm going into 2024 responding to all negative commentary with I love you or just not caring, because you can say what you want to say because I'm still good. Disclaimer: this program's for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Matty-Rants and program participants are solely their personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent into any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so please do not be rude. Please don't send hate to nobody. We're to have fun. This is all for the keycack. I go to the bars and tip these babies. What are y'all doing? Now grab your libations and strap in, because Maddie is a talker, as you know. We're 10 minutes in, and you may be here for a while. And if you feel uncomfortable reviewing this program, consume some Activia and have yourself a good boot. Anywho, You may hear meowing in the background. I'm not going to apologize for that. I'm very happy to have 2 babies. I don't what like as if I gave birth. No. No, I'm happy to have 2 kids right now. I'm trying to do the weaning process and the introductory process slowly. Apparently, I wasn't here for a portion of it. But I have seen the cat more than a few times today, so that is progress compared to yesterday. It's interesting. You see the cat, it's perfectly fine at the adoption center. You get home, it's like, where am I? Whew, a completely different shock than how Mamu did it. So yeah, I'm only running on 4 hours of sleep, so please forgive me. It's been a very, very long couple of hours, I'll tell you that. But I'm so excited to talk about this episode because I had a good time. I'm just worried or concerned with how the edit is going here. I know a lot of people were making jokes about Denim this past week. Those are those people's way of whatever kind of humor they want to go through and all that kind of jazz. I know we asked questions about, wow, they kind of pushed a certain edit last week. I'm going to tell you now, and I wanted to address this early, not one time was it mentioned at all this week. And if anybody's thinking that that's going to be like, I told you, it just may be the edit. And that's what I'm thinking it is. I'm like, okay, so they just wanted to make that the main highlight and focus last week. It's not just, that's literally every time they're like, so when people were, I'm just saying, people were mentioning it, and I watched the whole thing today, and I said, because mind you, there were moments of struggle, and it's like, okay, this would have been a moment where that could have been sort of the conversation. Never happened. It's the edit. Let it go. I hear y'all for the other ones, but I'm like, not one time was it mentioned today. It was like, okay, so again, that is just sometimes talking points getting put into certain points of view, and then also where they can put it in the episode. And we know that from conversations queens have had before. So I'm just being real. Just I paid attention. I was like, okay. So all last week, none this week. Got it. This is the edit. Either way, once again, don't send hate to folks. I am going to throw up some funny ass pictures today. I'm sorry. I had to do zoom ins. Like, why not? Do you know how many funny ass moments happened this episode? They dressed Melinda up like a horror movie character, not even a real person, a robotic doll. That was Brooklyn's beginning. Are you hearing me? I'm going to talk about certain people's decisions. Man, they played Nera in this edit. Nera talking about, why would you do something different when you could actually be good at what you're good at? And they wore her out for that. I said, wow, this is crazy. But I kind of was like, okay, entertainment at its finest. Now, also, by the way, I have to the grift. Anywho, if you would like to throw a little love my way, it is not necessary for participation today, but certainly appreciated as a single father of now 2. I love I get to say single father of 2. Who am I? What movie is this? Soon. You could drop a little tip my way in paypal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo MattyRants. I do want to give someone a shout out because it happened earlier today, and I feel like it's only appropriate to make sure they get love, just like everybody else that does this, out of the kindness of y'all's own hearts whenever we do these things, as well as, of course, the super chats. And anyways, with the free thumbs up buttons, I appreciate the thumbs up with the comment sections. It all matters in the algorithm of life with YouTube. But Tiara, thank you so very much. I saw the tippy poo. Trust and believe it's going to the litter. It's going to the kitty. I thank you so very much, baby. And I appreciate the tippy poo on my Venmo. Again, let's have a good time today. I want to have fun. I don't want to have to like interact with people who made accounts yesterday. I don't want to do that. So listen, we lost 2 people last week, and some like a little bit when Denim had said we lost the hearts of the season. I was like, wait, what? I hate to put this poll up, and it's going to be kind of just a yes or no question. And I know my answer. I think you know my answer. But do you miss Kitten and Amy? I do. I'm just gonna be real. This is okay. Overall, if we're being honest, and this is just my personal opinion, I like this cast for different reasons. Yes, not everybody is that girl in certain ways, or we can nitpick and do all that kind of stuff. I like them as a whole together. So when it was sort of a jarring experience to lose two people who I thought would go much further, it threw me off in my game of watching the show. That is not to take away from anybody else on the show who is also doing very well. I mean, one person in particular said they were a threat with no wins. And then today happened. But at the same time, there was a beaver in the game. Different, it could have gone differently if Brooklyn had made decisions or if it was just in the cards to be. I'm just saying. So, like, I personally miss the energy of Kitten doing something kind of kitteny real quick. And then Amy either being at a volume of 2 billion or possibly Daddy, and then everything else that would come with Amy that was normally good energy in finding out more about them. Like, for example, like we got a cool backstory for Amy, but also one that was serious in terms of the religious background. And I found it funny for the person who went home today that what we last heard of them was skin to skin. I said, oh, I was like, oh. You know what, Anthony? It's a good point here, and I want to bring it up. It's all good. We need to keep the show going. I feel more bad for Kitten if it didn't seem like as soon as she knew lip syncing was it, she was done. I will agree in a sense that Kittens didn't have a whip when it came to certain motions in the in the rotation of the lip sync battle, and it was a little stiff in the competition. Well, for them, yeah, but I do miss a little Kitten. I wonder what it would have been like if there was not sort of a lip sync off and they did the show in a different format. I've had those thoughts while I was watching. Like, I wonder if they did this differently. You know how I am with these polls. If you can get to 100 votes, yay! I appreciate it. But right now we're at 81% yes, 19% no. Round that up with 57 votes. It's still going here. Make sure you hit that vote. Make sure you hit that like button. Thanks for tuning in. If you want to drop a tip in my jar, it's scrolling across the screen. Let's start the show. I mean, the polls kind of where the first part of this goes, right? We lost a Kitten and we lost a Chanel bag. Well, you know what? It's so funny. We lost that Chanel, but we might see another Chanel again soon. Possibly, maybe. Also, who was excited to know that we don't have to have a surprise day of when the UK versus the world two girls come out? Thank you, World of Wonder, for posting that schedule. A lot of us over here in the YouTube community needed a date, and we thank you for that. Like the fans, for sure. We're all fans here, but for my ass, I said, oh, that's a time. That's a day. Oh, thank you. I know I'll be up that morning making videos. Appreciate you. Because I'm ready to have that conversation very soon with y'all. So, yes, January 13th, please tune in. We will be talking about that cast reveal. Oh, yeah. Please do that more often, World of Wonder. Thank you. Like, just tell us the day so we all can get ready. I think that would also drive more engagement for people that would then know, ooh, that's the time, that's the day they're going to be there. They would set their schedules. We'd all arrive. I think that's just how it works, right? Hi, y'all. Sorry, I'm in the zone here. We lost Kitten. We lost Amy. It's sad, but at the same time, the show does have to go on here. Woo! You're not going to pay attention to me in random photos today, but you might want to pay attention to me in random moments of conversation where I'm going through the episode and I'm like, oh, yeah, that's going up. Listen, boom, shakalaka, boom, right here. Okay. Melinda. Is talking about what just happened. It was a good competition. These babies showed up. Nera was cutting up. Of course, Aurora was getting in there. It's a nice, good old time. They're all winners of challenges. Nera just got hers. Kiki had hers. Venus had one. Aurora's got one. Melinda got one. And then there's Denim. And then there's Denim. It's really like a jean ad, isn't it? Okay, since we're going to do this today, like who's buying what? There's 7 jeans over there. There's Lucky Brand, True Religions. What else we got, people? Give me some good jean brands over here before we get to I don't have nothing going on right now. All these other brands getting people to buy their jeans. Right now, they're giving a little, okay, so we're in Walmart and I want some jeans to put on right now that I'm just going to fuck up and it's just not going to be there. I feel bad for Denim in a sense, but you did just say you are a threat. And I'm waiting for that moment right now because, again, it is giving I'm sitting in a gutter somewhere waiting for children to pass by and I'm going to possibly pull you in with this outfit that you were supposed to lip sync against people in to gather. I'm saying you have one person who looks like they should have been on Gwen Stefani's Holla Batgirl in the background. You have Kiki Ko over here possibly booked over the holidays for some sort of one-woman show. Near enough, they proved themselves. I ain't got to say no more to that. Aurora Matrix, I took the pill. I want the Matrix. And even Melinda Verga over here damn near showed us what the whole healthcare system in Canada is like by throwing herself on the ground just to see what that stage would hold up. I'm telling you. Meanwhile, it was a whole nother story. I said, okay, Matthew, I don't want to go there for this baby because I know people are sensitive over this child. And I also know that people do kind of come hard on Denim. And I also know that we also can make jokes too. But I just was like, I can't sit here and listen to that tell me that you are going to, like, no, Denim, come on. Would Denim have done well this week? Would it have been the ingenue role that would have done it for her? I'm asking you all these questions. Would that have been the case? I love Denim. I just thought to myself, I don't know if you're about to get all the way to the last 2 episodes, win right before it, and it's good enough to go. And then I'm not going to be able to go, hey, this makes sense for a win. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. I know the girls hate it when they do that for Denim. I love Denim. I'm just like, I love their aesthetic. I love the way they do their presentations and certain looks. I love their energy about themselves. And I see a lot of confidence in that person. But I also see sometimes in certain situations with challenges, that shrinking violet thing, it was way more apparent when it was the girlfriend experience. Like it was like boom, 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 like oh, I'm laughing at myself. But with Denim, it's kind of like a little moment here and there too. I also understand that there are other things in play in reference to this, but I also get that I don't know. I just feel like it's somebody who I think if, say, they don't win this season and they watch themselves back this season, they can go, yeah, that I probably should have done. And if they wanted to work on certain things and if they re-entered again, because there is a very adorable charm about them, they would succeed. I don't know. That's why I'm sitting here going, I don't believe that you possibly could win this season. I do believe you did well. And I think that you have presented some really interesting looks and very, very good energy on the show and also educated a lot of us in certain things. But I'm going, I don't know about winning. I see Aurora winning this. I did for Kiki for a second, and then it kind of came out. I see Venus making baby taking this. I don't know. They the way they talk to Nera. I don't know. I feel like Nera is about to get a particular. You're about to be lip syncing for a while after this episode. I don't know. I'm kind of like, I don't know. It's interesting. Melinda, I want. Okay, I'll be real, and I think Gary is gonna love this. If Melinda somehow gets to the top 4, that's going to be one of the best gags and greatest moments of the season for me, because just like in other shows, in other seasons, I've counted out folks where I'm like, that's not going to happen because da 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 da. But then as the season progresses, you're like, ooh, I'm starting to I get it now. I get the vibe. I kind of get all this happening here, right? If that were to happen, that would be a cack. And I'm not going to lie on it. That would be a cack. A cack. I don't know. See, Dasher, girlfriend experience. I miss her. This wasn't a bad cast. This was not. I mean, can you imagine if Sissy Superstar was still here? I saw the look she did too. I was like, that's actually kind of cute for bridesmaids. I would have said that's a safe way. I mean, it's a nice look. I was like, oh, what would the challenge have been like? I don't know. It's very interesting. I did like the casting this season. Sorry, I'm sort of on a tangent here, but my point is that there is a little bit of shakiness in Denim right now, and their jeans are sort of starched, if you will, as far as their concern for needing to be on the board of winners right now and save themselves from possibly going home, because track record says they're in the lower end of the scale. We'll see what happens. They got on top of each other because apparently it was a snowstorm and they needed to gather for warmth. So you take it for what it is. It's what that was. RuPaul, we love you. Brooklyn steps into the room as I thought I pressed play. In this interesting but cool, and I kind of like a green outfit here, but Brooklyn asks of them to do a mini challenge where $2,000 is involved. Bitch, I'm going to be real with you. $2,000 for a mini challenge? Whoa. I would be trying to win all of these. Those accumulate. Never win an episode, but win 5 mini challenges. That's $10K out the door. 10K. Okay, I might as well have been paid for my time here, right? Good, let me win these. But I'll be real with you. As somebody who went to broadcast journalism school, Walter Cronkite to be exact, Arizona State, I would like to say it's a party school. Yes, it's definitely that. But I would have loved this little mini challenge. We have to read from a teleprompter and be on the fly with certain improv. Come on, give it to me. I wanted this mini challenge. Please do these more often where they have to do teleprompter reads. It's so fun. Let's get into everybody, shall we? We're going to start with the person who they said did the best. But personally, there were moments where Venus, she honestly was great. She goes in and out of a Southern accent sometimes where she's trying to find her Blanche. But there were times when our good sister was doing this where she would read everything before she would say it, and it would cack me up a little bit. She would go like this. That's right, Dan. And so what we're doing, I said, hold on. It kind of was funny. I don't know. Venus did a pretty good job. I kind of had a little cackle with her. I just know I would have ate this alive. Child, now I thought, hold on here. I'm getting scary. Sister, I thought this was somebody that I knew for a second. I said, how'd they get on the TV? Well, I thought we got a review. I said, wait, who was this? I said, but this is a completely different filter. That ain't her. There needs to be warmth in the face. Look, Nera did something. Oh no, it was a whole lot. It was a lot. It was a lot to take in. I said, this is I love you, Aurora, but yours was like very funny to me. It was kind of, I don't want to say vanilla. You can't listen. And that's not shade. I'm just being real. I'm not even gonna lie. Let me tell you something. And you can watch my reaction on Patreon. When Nera came up, in my reaction, I said, wait, hold a minute. Like I said, Valerie. I said, no, I said, I need warmth in the body and in a hair that actually looks really good. Like, no shade to Nera. It's you know what I mean? I said, no, Valerie would actually have some like volume or something going on in her hair, child. But I was like, now wait a minute. I said, how's she getting the show? Y'all tell me all the time when you see Evie Oddly that my ass be up in here and anybody that's light skinned. So let's not do this today on this good Sunday. That was not shade. I love Valerie. But when I saw the figure, I said, wait a minute. All I need is 2 people on the side and we got a thumbnail. I was here for it, low key, but nah, Nera wasn't giving it for me. Right. That's why I said Valerie. Excuse me, Louise. I said there's volume in Valerie's here. There's warmth in the face too, and body and tone and raw. So it's like, okay. But listen, Aurora, though. Aurora, sometimes, baby, you be right here. I was watching her do her performance and I was like, oh, she reading. I was like, Aurora, stop reading so hard. It's okay, baby. What's happening over here? She took it a little serious and then she got fed. I said, all right. But then also I thought to myself, why are you this outfit for a newscast? So all right, I want to know what program this is gonna be. I love Aurora. You know, it is so funny how warm this Brooklyn is warm. Okay. I love Melinda Berger so much. I don't know what is happening here though, but when I tell you, she was making me laugh. She looks like she's about to sell us a house with this red jacket. I'm like, are you with Prudential? What's going on? But she was funny though. I'm sorry, Melinda was funny. All right, let's move forward here. I said, what is happening today? Denim went from this to this. And I said, oh. Mind you, this is all a newscast. This is all sponsored by Trojan, by the way. Shout out to Trojan for not my show. In case YouTube is listening to this, they're not sponsoring. They sponsored this show. But they were supposed to be giving sex advice and doing it through this like newscast sort of way and being on the fly with the improv, right? God bless Kiki. I love you, Kiki. I mean, this is Vivian Westwood over here. I'm just kidding. But no, Kiki over here looking. Were you reading something, sister? You were down quite a bit. This was Kiki the entire time. Hello, my name is Kiki Ko, and this is just a tip. And we got a caller on the line, and then the camera's here. Oh, yeah. So what we about to do, I said this thing. She'd get into it, and then they would switch cameras on her, and she'd still be in the other camera. And God bless her. It was funny. Ride that D like you're laying an egg was crazy. This is me. This Gary. This is me. What does that feel like? I just want to know what that feels like. Laying an egg, human being said what? Huh? Oh my God. I thought I thought Kiki was playing Heads Up 7 Up for about 2 minutes here. Okay. The eyes was down, sister. She didn't know who was tapping her in the back of the head. Completely confused her. My goodness. She got up though. She got up. It was up though, and it was stuck. Listen, Femme Superman, or Clark Kent for those of you who work at the Daily Bugle, won this mini challenge and $2,000 with it. Go ahead, Venus. No, Venus was honestly, it was the most cohesive to me. Everybody else's was kind of funny in a chaotic way, but it just made more sense. There you go. There you go. There you go. That, ladies and gentlemen, is a high kick up and a nice nasty touch. Okay. Do you see how Brooklyn's face is forward and that leg is all the way up and it's pointed and the hand is flat? That's a high kick. That face is forward, not because you throwing all your momentum into it to get it up in the air, sister. No, up. The body is stable. I said, okay, this is me. Ooh. I thought, hey. All right, Brooklyn. Let the girls know you still got it. And they're doing a Brusical musical about Brooklyn's life in different forms. And all 6 of them are going to have to play different parts of Brooklyn's story. And of course, they're going to be the ones that go through the parts and then pick them themselves. Is the poll done? Should we move to a new poll here? Oh, yes, we have enough votes. We have enough votes. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for being a part of the equation, everybody. It's your boy, Matty-Rants, and I feel I'm on a stable ground of speaking now. I was always there. I don't know what you're talking about. But we're talking about Canada's Drag Race Season 4, Episode 7. It is From Drag to Riches, the Rusical. Do me a favor. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. Hope you're having a wonderful and blessed day. Shout out to everybody who has a birthday today or has a birthday tomorrow, or shoot, whatever day is coming up. Just hope you're having a great day. And if you're celebrating something, happy, joy, happy, joy. Oh my God, is that from Ren and Stimpy? It is. Listen, bad day, forget that noise. Come on, let's have a good time. And also, just a reminder, because I feel like I haven't done it in a while and it's kind of necessary because some people may feel a ways, but this program is for entertainment purposes only and content is not intended to. You can read the rest. I said at the beginning of the video. If you see Roika in the chat, there's timestamps that will be available. Thank you for being here. Hit the thumbs butt right in the tush. Get in the comment section after this, algorithm purposes. And if you want to throw a if you want to throw a tip my way to single father of 2, PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, MattyRants. Not necessary participation, but certainly appreciated and very much thankful for all of you here today. So, past Brooklyn Heights and on our way down towards somewhere in Manhattan, we get into what is now a episode of Glee, but not a good episode of Glee. Not one on Fox. No. This is the reproduction of it on Temu. No, I'm just kidding. Not Temu. I meant to say, what are these words, Matthew? Temu is where you buy things and they're very cheap and sometimes they work really good. What is this? What is the row? No. There are too many new things in my life right now. I really can't even remember the network because I would never watch anything on there, even though sometimes I'm like, Tubi. I didn't even want to look at the chat. I see y'all. I was going to get it. I just knew a T was in there. I'm getting sick of what else is about to be a new app that we're all going to get into? Wazzle whoop whoop whoop. That's going to be the new one. Waffles are us. I don't know. Hey, that actually is not a bad idea. I love waffles. But listen, this was funny to me, but I also think, it worked in someone's favor. At the same time, the way someone played it off like it wasn't a big deal was kind of like, come on, girl, you know you wanted that role. And they made it a point later about you not fighting for it or sort of saying, oh, I'm gonna stay in my comfort zone. That's crazy. But listen, everyone wanted to be the ingenue. Well, really, Melinda. Melinda. Oh my God. Oh, Melinda. Let's tell you something. Melinda, you actually earned this one because she went hard for it. I thought it was a little crazy how Nera was what's the word I'm looking for here? Nera's like, I can do anything. And I'm like, yeah. However, they do reward people for going outside the box. And when you do go outside the box, you sort of get, yeah, I don't know, baby. Melinda wanted the spot. She kind of earned it, really. She did a whole performance. Nera, they did you like this the whole episode. Every time something was happening, maybe I put Denim in the bottom because of this. Maybe I'm doing this because of that. I think that's crazy the way I was like, why are you? I said, damn, they are showing her like give all of these points. So I said, yeah, they're making her the villain. Goodness gracious. I want to address somebody because it's appropriate. The way I need to hear him at 1.5 speed, baby, take your time. Marco, I know. I know, but I'm doing my best here. It's been a long day. I've had 4 hours of sleep. There are children in my house. You don't understand. I love you. Take care, babe. But listen, back to the episode and everybody else that's on here right now. Thanks for tuning in for my slow speaking ass. Do me a favor, hit the like button and let's keep going. Now, Melinda got the part. Good for her. Denim didn't really take any sort of I already said all this. Come on, Matt. It's just, I mean, what roles were available? Like, honestly, Aurora got what she wanted. Venus got what she wanted. Sort of, let's do something different. Kiki's like, I'll take the cabaret role. Everybody sort of wanted to do something different. And then everything that was left on the table went sort of to Nera and Denim. Because Denim wanted the ingenue role, but I didn't see them really take up for any of the other roles, right? Then when it came to Nera, she said, well, I can do anything, which truthfully, I believe her. But maybe the judges wanted to see something different. It just felt like that. Maybe, I don't know. Someone wasn't going to get what they wanted out of the situation here. But when I say Dennis the Menace was cutting up this episode, they let you have it. I'm telling you, Nera, they were like, no, she's going to be the one. But Denim took the gospel role. I knew she'd be in the bottom immediately. She said, I'm going to get glamorous and it's going to be different. And I thought to myself, hold on, that gospel? No. All right. No. It's not going to work. It's not going to work. Brooklyn steps into the room. We all get the established roles and what they're supposed to mean to everybody. Of course, Melinda is taking the young Andre. That's so cute. Brooklyn ballerina back in the early days for musical theater. Mind you, different forms of dance were used throughout this because Brooklyn's a dancer. So it's like telling the story of Brooklyn through the lens of different dance styles. It's very nice. I knew Aurora was going to do good, but I wasn't prepared for how good this was going to be or how lucky they were going to be for the dancers. But with the ballet, of course, it's about the point, it's about lines and taking it. And hearing that Aurora hasn't had that much experience with, taking dance classes, but going to say like, sort of how do I word this? Not choreography classes. It's not the way to word it, but when I used to go to Arizona State, there was like this group that would meet up all the time. And there was this guy that would just make dances with us and he would like have it all together and then we would learn the dance there. So I wouldn't say like a choreography class, but I think that's what Aurora was talking about. Cause I've been to shit like that. I wouldn't say choreography class. I don't know. I forgot what we used to word it, but it wasn't that. It's not like a dance class either. Like a group, maybe. I don't know. That sounds kind of rant, but like, you know what I mean? I feel like I want another word for it, but it's something I used to do. I related to this, Aurora. I did the same thing. I kind of got my ass handed to me the first time I ever went to one. I thought I was giving. I was like, I don't know how to pick up. And I learned how to pick up choreography and pay attention to either counts or when someone's giving you like cadences like boom and cat, or they'll speak out what you're supposed to do. I learned over time how to do that. So it's very interesting. Dance workshop sounds better, Crystal. I like that. I feel the workshop bit. Yeah, I see Tia. Yeah, let's keep that one. That one sounds right. I'm like, not a group, not a trying to again, that was back in college. How many years ago was that for me? Okay. Kiki, I had hope. I'm gonna move past this. We have to get to the dancing part where we got to choreo. Now, I would have thought this was gonna be perfectly fine. Near enough doing Brooklyn Heights on Drag Race. I was gagged at what we got later. I was kind of like, as an Evie stan, excuse. I don't know. I was worried for Denim. This category is gospel. Brooklyn the judge. It needs a lot of confidence and a lot of power behind some of the movements, and a lot of it wasn't there. We'll get there. Venus doing opera was an interesting choice. I think, well, I don't know. What if Kiki did opera and Venus took the cabaret one? Would this have changed how everything went down? I don't think it would. I don't know if it would. I don't think it would. That's crazy. I'm trying to find a way around this one, y'all. Sorry, my mind is kind of tripping here. I'm thinking, if they did switch, would it make a difference, or would it still be a Kiki in the bottom situation? Because I'm trying to think of everybody else's numbers. Melinda didn't do bad. Oh, I don't know if that would have been. Yeah, I don't know if that would have changed it. Hollywood Jade is giving. I do like them as a choreographer here on the show. Shout out to Hollywood Jade. They were there to teach them the steps for each one of the categories, giving you all kinds of 40 inches. Or at least a good long depth. I wasn't ready for the dancers. Yay, dancers. The dancers were cute. Now, Aurora, I'm jelly because when they did this flip over, it was right with God. It was right with God. I was like, oh, yay. Jealous. There was a couple of missteps between people, or sort of, moments of insecurity between them learning their moves. Nera was doing just fine. I almost thought Nera was going to win this episode till the runway happened. I was like, nah, that's not going to happen. But I said she was giving, even in the choreo part of it. Hollywood Jade, though, when Hollywood Jade was mimicking her face. Oh, it doesn't move. And I'm thinking to myself before even Nera says it, well, baby, it's pumped. It's pumped. Oh, Nera, I know you were telling him it's the Botox, but I was focused on the other green shirt. Yes. 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 Venus had to learn how to stand there. I'm kidding. It was an emoting lesson because they have a habit of emoting too hard. When Brooklyn said graduated from the school of Kendall Jenner, I was like, is that shade? Because she tried to say it was a good thing. I said, you just said that baby opens her mouth and it's the Northern Lights. What are we talking about? I will be real with you. If you didn't think that I had screenshots that would prove that point today, you will see that mouth was open, wide, sesame seed. Okay. I was like, well, all right. But baby had to learn to stand, move in certain directions, and give a little bit. Poor Denim was asked to join a Baptist church of Pentecostal proportions and Methodist persuasions. And they were having a little trouble with the choreography, which I was concerned for, because it would have been nice to have pulled out something here in that moment. But I know, again, this was filmed long ago and this whatever had happened. But I was like, oh dear, Denim is in trouble. Denim's in trouble. Listen, Nera takes credit for that by saying, maybe I made the decision to put her with the beaver so she could be safe. And then when I get back over here the next day, she could go home. So this was my strategy. Nera, you're funny, bitch. Oh, I had a good cackle over that. I was like, oh, no way. That was me. I said, no way. No way. I don't think so. Maybe that is what it is. She's saying what she thinks is good TV. Hey, it's a little bit of a cack though. Sometimes. Sometimes it lands and sometimes it doesn't. So very much that. No, we have a conversation that's very sex positive that I thought was very cool, of the queens to share of their own stories. Aurora feeling sort of, under a certain spotlight, especially as a drag queen that may give a little sexy, that out of drag, it's not really the case. But then we have others sharing, like, of course, Kiki, that, skin to skin is in, baby. She said they have sex once a day. I love it. Kiki, That's the name. Listen. I see it. I said, oh, Kiki Co makes a lot of sense now. Yeah. I said that's getting plopped once a day. I know that's real. 365 around the corner. Here we come. Like it. Listen, the fit, the glove. Oh, I love Kiki's. I'm so mad. God, bitch, I'm evil. Hate it. Good for her. Good for her. We all need a little bit of that all the time, okay? All the time, or sometimes not all the time, depending on what you want with your, life. Not everybody's very, sex driven or enjoys it like that, so that has to be respected. Venus is a whore, and proud of it. You better, Libra sister. You better be a whore. Go ahead, whore. She said, cock, 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 cock. Go ahead, Veen. Venus stands for penis. Well, Venus with the penis. That's the. All right, let's get into these looks. Did I not put them in? I bet I didn't. I did not. Damn it. Okay, that's fine. Y'all have seen what they look like. Let's talk about the looks, though. Brooklyn, this dress is fucking immaculate. It is gorgeous. The hair is giving. I love this so much. It is my favorite look I have ever seen you in, ever. I love this, y'all. It is just so beautiful. Just beautiful. I'm sorry. I have a thing for the very mermaid, beautiful, just fitted silhouettes of like a wedding dress with an off the shoulder moment and a veil that just continues. It's just beautiful. Like if I ever got married in drag, that is the dress I would want to be married in. Please. And we paid for this wedding. Okay, this is not a Teresa Giudice wedding, honey. This looks good. This looks good. They're not getting married in Jersey. No, baby. Go in, Brooklyn. Luann de Lesseps is the guest judge this week. Yes, Brad and Tracy are there. I forgot the pictures, but we'll get group shots later. They do look very good as well. Tracy was giving, and so was Brad. I enjoyed everybody giving Pepto black teas. It was cute. It was cute. Luann de Lesseps. She gonna be mad at me later in this episode. But legendary housewife from the Housewives of New York City. A lot of people are mad about the revamp recently, but currently they have a ultimate girls trip with all of the New York queens of the legacies. Sonia, Ramona. Oh, I hate Kelly, Dorinda. I love Dorinda. Like all of that. Like, and Luann is there. So check it out. It's actually pretty entertaining. It's on Peacock. But yeah, Luann's a good time. She was actually a very cool judge. It was fun. I enjoyed Luann this episode. Now, when we get to this Rusical part and we're doing Nera's, let me not give it away. Let's just keep going here. Where did Tracy go in this moment, though, when Brooklyn threw the bouquet? I did put the pictures up. I have to start believing in myself. Oh my God, getting this new cat has completely discombobulated my life. I'm so sorry. It's been a weird 24 hours. My bad. I was like, I don't have the pictures. I'm just going to go through this. Apologies here. We're wrapping it together. This is what happens when you get a calico. This is the silhouette I'm talking about earlier. Just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Journey, I see you're a new member of my Patreon. Have yourself some fun over there. 400 plus videos. Get into it. I got legendary. We got Pose up there. Have a good time. I had no idea about calicos and tortoise shells, and I looked up a video and I was like, oh, this is going to be a long journey. Yeah, everyone looked good. I have no complaints for anyone on the set today, except for maybe Tracy's shoes would be a problem for me, but that's it. The only thing I'm actually okay with Tracy in, what looks like a carnation busting out of the top of her dress. I'm here for that. Them shoes, I don't like the color of those heels with the color of this pink. That's my only critique of this, but I think she looks gorgeous. Gorgeous. Just hate the shoes. Hate the shoes. Mm. Different pink throws it off. Brad, I never thought I would give a fuchsia tuxedo time. This is hot. I thought Brad's outfit was hot. I was here for it. I was like, okay, yeah, yeah. When Brooklyn threw the bouquet, where did Tracy go? Is she that far away to the side? I think so, because then Brooklyn would sit right over there to the left. I thought that was strange. I was like looking for the wide shot, and I thought to myself, did she go to the bathroom? She's that far away? I thought that was crazy. I was like, wait, didn't notice how far or how big their the judges panel is. It's quite big. I said, oh, this is interesting. Just that threw me off today when I was doing my edit. I wanted to share that with you because I said it's a big ass thing. From Drags to Riches, the unauthorized biography of Brooklyn Heights, the Rusical. See, Homogenic didn't notice it. That's why I grabbed those screenshots. Thanks so much for tuning in, everybody. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become a part of my Rent Pack family. If you're having trouble with this program, listen to me at 1.5 speed. It'll get you where you need to go. As well as, don't forget, there are going to be timestamps in the comment section later. One of my moderators, Emrika, give Emrika some love, is going to be making those timestamps for us here. It's helped to navigate those that need to just get where they need to get to versus enjoying the ride. You can get to your destination, but the ride is much more fun. I promise you. It's a hoot. It's crazy, but it's a hoot. Give them some love. If you want to be my lover, you got to hit that thumbs up button. Please get in the comment section after this. I'll send love no matter what. And I appreciate everybody for tuning in and supporting. And if you would do me a favor, drop a little tip in my jar if you feel like it. PayPal.me/MattyRants. Cash App $MattyRants. Venmo Rants. Tips and all the jazz will go towards cat supplies. And also tip in Blackberry for brunch. Absolutely. We got to tip our performers now. Okay. But listen, thanks for tuning in. Let's get on with the show. I couldn't believe it. I said, okay, so either we're trolling Melinda, 1, 2, Brooklyn saw herself as Megan when they were a child, or 3, this was just production, just doing us all a good favor and cross-referencing a very, referential moment from 2022 with this doll, or was that this year? When did that movie come out? I didn't like that movie, but yes, Melinda. George. Thank you. Thank you for writing that. Yeah. I was not prepared. It was January. What? Hold on, real quick, because we're smart. We got phones. Hold on. Megan came out and go. December 7th, 2002. Oh, January 6th, 20. Why is it saying premiere? Oh, no, the premiere, when the premiere date, the screening or whatever. But January 6th was the theatrical release for all of us. Okay. 181 million worldwide. Okay. With a 12 million budget? Oh, we're getting a sequel. Can they make it rated R and not make it PG-13? After seeing Terrifier, everybody, I can't do PG-13 horror movies. They don't do it for me unless it's just some really great, psychological thriller shit. I need R. I'm too grown for that. Anywho, let's get back to Melinda. I think Melinda did a great job. There were a lot of moments where they zoomed in and I zoomed in further. I think Melinda's fucking great. She took this role and she ate it alive, literally. She put in a lot of effort. I can see from the sweat under her arms. Me too, sister. I see you. I said, me and Melinda, she's real, y'all. We're the same. We can relate. Perspiration. Come on, Melinda. This is the warmth. I said she didn't even change her makeup from this set to this beat to go to the next look. Anywho, I thought Melinda did a good job as Megan. It was a great movie. A lot of people saw it in theaters. Did I do that? It's fun. It was pretty good. Aurora, you won in this moment. You didn't have to get up. I'll be real with you. This was very puss. I was like, oh. I was like, let's just end it here. Let's end it here. Terrifier 1 or 2. The third one's coming out soon. And then there was that one movie that's the prequel to Terrifier. It's not Terrifier, but it's called something else. 2 was a lot. I'm going to say 2. I wasn't prepared for some things I saw in 2. I saw that with Baked by Bunny, by the way. That was... She knows how I am in the movie theater. With stuff like that, I want to eat jacked button when I see horror movies. Oh my God, so gross. So good though. But I thought Aurora was really good. I thought she was amazing. Personally, it was interesting, but then it was the da-da-da, ooh, da-da-da, yeah, da-da-da-da, and I'm like, what is happening? I was a little bit confused by a lot. I was. I was like, this is kind of hot, but it's not. But it's what every time. It's some of the. Not all of them sounded weird. Some of them did. Do you feel the same, everybody in the chat? Because I felt not all of them sounded out of place. Some of them sounded funny, but then others I was like, why did it sound like that? Like, was that supposed to be sexy? I don't know. The Cher one was funny. Yeah, Wildcard. The Cher one was fucking hilarious. One of them I said, I don't know what that was, but it just did not sound hot. And I thought, oh, she's pooping. I don't know. That's the bathroom. Oh, you saw the back of it too? Yeah, I did as well. I know the wig was lifted. I mean, she was being lifted consistently though, but I will agree with the situation because we've called out other girls. So yes, the back of that wig was lifted. So all right. But no, I thought she did pretty good. The choreography was great. Very interesting for someone who's never taken ballet and had to go through the choreography quickly. Oh, Kiki, we love you so much. Can we talk? When I needed that jazz, I wanted that bow. Yeah. Ooh, I knew it was just missing so much pop. And then when you were doing the lip sync, the mouth movement wasn't hitting like how the words were. So it was like you were almost over enunciating at sometimes when you were doing your words. And I love you, babe. You know, I'm a big fan, but I don't know. You don't want to hear all this, but like, oh, no. Yes. I love it. No. Semicolon. Yes. Or just period. Yes. How badly did I want you to have a different heel so bad? So bad. My God. So bad. She will never look bad on the runway when we're doing any category. I'll tell you that much. We will be real there. But I said, oh my Lord. It's not going to work. But yeah, it was the mouth wasn't matching up sometimes. There were a few moments when your head would move, but the wig would stay a little bit to the left. And it was like you even said shake and go at one point in time. I said, oh, so this is literally what we're talking about right now. And I like even in this moment here when we're watching the scene, they're doing a whole nother beat and she off by one step. You know, it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. She's on 6. They're on 5 still. It's like, okay, what happened? I love my girl. I was mad. And then when the hat came down, that was it. That was it. I said, oh, she's in the bottom. I said, it doesn't even matter what runway she brings. That's it. It's been a rough ride for some occasions, has never faltered in any sort of look department at all. And when it came to like creating an outfit, that girl. It's unfortunate for this episode. You know, I'm glad she got through it, but I said, oh, my poor baby. Mm-mm-mm. Now, when we got to Nera, I said, who is that? That's not what Brooklyn was giving on all season 11. No. Let me look at the texture real quick. Let me look at the color. It's a new wig, a new hairdo, a new cut, a new color, a new texture. I said, interesting. I didn't forget about it. And I remember when I was doing this review many years ago, not many years ago, but a few years ago, a couple of years ago, I reviewed this entire season with Jamar 84. Go back to the history books, okay? This was a topic. And the girls were kind of feeling some kind of weight. So I said, Brooklyn said, oh no, honey, we are going to give her the right color, the right texture, and it's going to be none of this today. I thought that was funny. I did. Somebody who wouldn't have found a problem with Brooklyn's old wig is Luann de Lesseps, because if you remember, she dressed up like Diana Ross many moons ago for an episode of Real Housewives, and in fact made sure she was tan so that way she could embody Diana Ross. Hey, Luann, this was the part of the show I was talking about. I don't forget. Others can be okay with it. You've said something. It's cool. But this, I will never forget. And it was an entire episode. An entire episode. We watched you tan. You got in your best Raven and put on this. I said, I'll never forgive. And I'll never forget. She said, Raven, black, Diana Ross. I said, okay, all right. But I think she'd have been just fine. Anywho, let's get back to near enough, because I'm near enough over that. Ooh. See, I'm activated now. Gave me a little second here, kids. The beginning of this was a little bit, light. If you never watch Housewives, then I gave y'all some history. I just gave you some history with Lou. A whole costume party, and it was a whole thing. When she walked in, the girls were like, wait, huh? I remember Bethany said, now wait a minute. Oh, I can't. But listen, Nera was great. Nera did a good job. This is a whole nother hair. This is a whole nother wig. But Nera actually performed her ass off, and I was entertained with Nera's performance. I don't understand. Okay, so she did the same moves. I mean, we've seen so many lip syncs already of people doing the same stuff too. I mean, remember Luna? Yeah. That's the signature. Maybe she was doing some signature routines. And also, here's my other point. If that's a part of the choreography and that's what they worked out, then what's the issue? Was it not a part of the choreography and she just started to ad lib? Like, that's why I was a little bit like, how? See, that Shell Ryan, that's me. I was like, she didn't make the choreo. So, like, was that not in the choreo? And that's why we're giving her a critique. I don't know. It just, I'm like, I thought she did a pretty good job. I mean, even the reveal into the wig was very Brooklyn-esque when she came out with the baby. I'm sorry. I was like, that's dead ass. Like, almost near close to how that was represented. That's thick Brooklyn instead of thick lemon right now. But I said, oh, okay, that's what we're doing today. That's fine. I thought it was good. I was entertained. But when they gave her the side by sides, I said, oh, We're taking stock? Oh. Oh, I thought that was a cute ending though, but yeah. There you go. So Dorit Kemsley, I'm kidding. This is Dorit Kemsley in a funhouse mirror, but Venus. Okay. There were parts where I was like, she looks great. This is good. I can feel it. Then there were parts when it got kind of like, whoa. I was like, oh, she's singing. I cannot believe that they had Evie in this faux Evie. I'm kind of shocked that happened. I was like, what? I said, oh, that's what we're doing. That's what we're doing. What? I'm just gonna assume that it's just you yelled cock really loud in a movie theater. I thought it was an interesting performance. I preferred her runway. The runway was everything and then some on top of then some and there and that and all the Fords and woo and one of my favorite things I've ever seen in the universe. But like, I didn't really care for this. I'll be real with you. I was like, compared to everybody else and what they had to do, and I'm like, yes, emoting is hard and that should not be overlooked. It was a lot of yelling for an operatic performance for me. I thought she was doing Jennifer Hudson at first, personally, but I was just like, oh, okay. It was all right. Yeah, just it was like, okay. I can't get over this. I'm sorry, that is so funny to me. Like the running scene in the not Evie's back here trying to like take away, like, what? Come on, Brooklyn. Oh, I hope she said something. I hope she told Evie that was about to happen. Oh, I mean, it's not that big of a deal at all. I just, for me, as a stan and also somebody who watched the whole thing go down and talk about it and shit, it's funny to see Brooklyn making fun of that years later in her own Rusical and then pulling in this situation. It's cute. I'm like, okay, that's funny. But yeah, she answered a phone call and now she's going to be a judge. Now, God bless Denim. God bless him. Oh, conviction is the word I'm going to use for this performance, that it was lacking conviction. It was lacking conviction. It lacked none. It's the fact that they were off a little bit with the words a few times, but even when they were on it, who is that? Huh? I didn't believe it. The vocals were too. There was a lot of salt and pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, a little bit of seasoning in them little throat vocals now. And you come up here and you give me all kinds of alabaster. And I said, well, all right, let's see what this is giving. And unfortunately, it was not given. And I liked Denim, but I said, well, okay. I think if they had the ingenue role, they would have done better. And I sincerely believe, Denim, you would have been safe today had you done the Megan. I, Gary, absolutely believe Melinda should have taken this part. I absolutely 100% believe that if I were to cast this and I was going to be the one to be like, let's just make this an awesome Rusical and make it very difficult for them to pick people. I'm telling you right now, this is Melinda's part right now. The only one in that cast that I would believe that would do it, because everybody else that could have done it is gone. I'm so serious. I don't think Venus could have done gospel. I don't think Aurora could have done gospel. I don't think that Nera could have done gospel. I don't think that who else is there? That Kiki could have maybe Kiki, but no Melinda. It was Melinda's. It should have been Melinda. She paints like a church lady. She paints like somebody that is one of them pew, the ladies in white that get you to the pews that you need to be in for your services. Right there. Not the folks for part of the collection plates, but they're the deaconesses. Yes. And they're the ones that get you where you need to go. A part of the church services. They're there on Wednesdays. That's what was missing from Denim. She gave a Friday night function. Just I wanted better for her. The ushers. There we go. Deaconess. What if I name my cat that? I'm playing. Jarvis, I'm sorry, I missed this. Thank you for super chat. Finally got it live. Merry Christmas. Congrats on the new kitty. Thank you, Jarvis. Merry Christmas and Happy New Year to you. And Sheldon, thank you so much for the super chat. Can we discuss Denim's inability to say gospel? Denim said gossip poll. I think that I assume they did it on purpose. Correct me if I'm wrong, Sheldon. If they did it multiple times, I didn't catch it. I heard it one time, and I did one of those. I'm gonna just let that rock because I felt they were trying to be funny, but that wasn't really it for me. You know what I'm saying? I grew up in the church for the most part, especially in my younger days, like forced to go there. I did Bible study, Sabbath school, church choir, potlucks, Pathfinders, all of it. I was in all of that crap. So like what God forgive me for saying that. You know I'm still here. I just don't like to go to this house because the people are judgmental. But it just needed some seasoning. It needed a little soul. And I felt Denim was nervous at occasions and times when they were doing their performance, just like how I felt like in the lip sync that happens later. They look like they had a good time. I just, Denim Zane over here wasn't just giving it for me. I was like, it's not going to work. It's not. Hollywood. Now I'm going to talk to you. Did you decide on this? Was this your doing? You said this was a part of the Brooklyn, a judge now, gospel. This is a part of the equation. I'm looking at Hollywood here. Denim, you get a bypass today. You get right past it. Denim, this ain't for you right now. I gotta talk to Miss Jade. Okay. What about that ching ching ching? What about that bling bling bling? What about this choreography part right here? It didn't make no sense. I don't understand. Like what? Mm-mm. 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 I sure did work in a Miss Jade song to a Miss Hollywood Jade, and I should be giving my flowers for that, but thank you. I should. Thank you. I can't. I know. I'm stupid. I was just like, what is happening? It's okay. I can see them doing their best. I wish it was better. It wasn't, but that's the part that they were left with. Hey, y'all have got to stop letting them get to auditions. You have got to stop letting them get to auditions. Y'all have to just say, I'm not going to do all that. Let's rock, paper, scissors. I mean, maybe that would have had a better chance. I don't know. But yeah, I think Melinda would have done better at this part. And if Denim was an ingenue, she'd have been fine this week. Totally believe it. All right, let's get to the runway categories here. I'm going to go ahead and start the polls up. Let's get a poll going. Who is the first? It's Melinda Verga. That works out perfectly. So we have 3 options in place here, which of course giving is the top marker. In reference to what we feel about the outfits that are in place. She Cute is sort of your middle ground. There's some things we could change. There's some things that you love about it, but it hasn't really hit all the markers. And Boo, Wendy Boo is of course going to be your option for the fuck is this? And that's where it's at. I can't swear in here. So Boo, Wendy Boo is better. We're going to start with Melinda Verga, aka Melinda. the number one doll to hit the shelves. Hold on. Actually, we should say Laurel. This ain't even Melinda. No, I'm going to put Laurel in there. Yeah, Melinda/Laurel. Are we giving it? Are we saying she's cute? Is it Boo? Boo Wendy Boo? Thank you for tuning in, everybody. It's your boy, Matty-Rants. Like button, share, and subscribe. Become a part of this Rampack family. I appreciate you so much for being here today. Hit the like button. Please get in the comment section. Thank you. I'm about to cough. No. Come on, Matty. You got it. We got to get water. Wow. But if you want to drop a tip in my jar, please, it's paypal.me/MattyRants, cash up MattyRants, and Venmo MattyRants. All tips are appreciated, and I'm certainly thankful for you all being here today. Let's continue. I think Melinda telling me it was a character sold this more for me. I can see Bridesmaid. I can also see this lady being in the wrong. She's at church, but she's the pastor's new wife. A Kentucky Derby is the loud one. I felt this was multiple occasions in persuasions. Okay. Now, I found it funny that we are saying their makeup has warmed up when all they did was, rub their face on a few rocks to get it to bleed, to get this rosacea. I'm kidding. Excuse me. I'll get back to it again. I said, what? A blue contact lens down the line later? I don't think so. We are still on the problem. You say it's warm. I'm just saying this is an interesting open casket still for me. I don't know. I can't get past it. That's just me, God. I'm saying if I ever get on the show, that'll probably be my curse. The wrong tone, baby. Or at least the lighting fucking me up. Anywho, overall, I like the look. This screenshot isn't shady. You want to know why, Gary? I'm going to tell you why. Because when Melinda was walking this runway, if you were actually a fan of Melinda, Gary, few quack, okay? Few quack. That's what they said about you, girl. Quack. I'm playing. But like, she was in character. This is her talking to the judges going, I'm getting my shit because she's a mess. That is legit Laurel. She said Laurel is a mess. It's giving, I'm going to attend Muriel's wedding, but I'm one of the worst guests possible. But like, again, I think it's a good look. You want to say horrible screenshot? You go ahead and try this again. That baby was giving interesting. You horrible screenshot. Child, that is your girl. Don't you do it. I liked it. We got 80 votes in here. I need 20 more. We're going to get 100 a pop for every one of them. Right now, She Cute is what is doing the do. 63% there, 23% are giving, 14% say boo, Wendy boo. It ain't bad. I don't think it's bad. I thought it was funny. I enjoyed it. I was like, oh, I like the character. It's some. They're trying to give Melinda positive reinforcement to keep heading in the right direction, even if she's not there yet. Listen, they saw what happened when things don't really pop off in their favor, child. I'm like, you get good TV, but still, if anyone else wore it, I'd hate it. If it didn't come with a backstory, and if the person who was wearing it wasn't creative with, presentation, I can agree with this statement. You got to be somebody of interesting taste. We got to like them. They got to be funny. They got to be interesting. And Melinda's cool, I guess. I don't know. She sold it. I liked it. I'm here for it. I'm going to say giving. I'm going to be with Gary. It's giving. You see that, Gare? All right. So 64% said she cute. 21% said giving. And 13% said boo, boo, Wendy, boo. 13%. Thanks for tuning in. Hit the like button. Let's continue on. Who is our next queen? I think Melinda looks good. No, but like I appreciate everything else. Aurora Matrix. I bring the beat. I'm very happy they're doing the season 5 music. I know I said I didn't like it in the beginning, but it's kind of nostalgic hearing it. And it takes me back to season 5. Oh, what a time when Drag Race was on Logo. Woo. Who knew watching that show on 480p would be such a blessing sometimes? Let me get the questions up here if I can spell cute correctly. Boo, boo, Wendy, boo. I mean, is boo Wendy boo a bad thing with this and she's technically dead? It's an interesting look. Not my favorite from her, and I keep it 100. It's not my favorite from her, but I love the makeup. I get the story behind it, but I didn't know if she was going to be attending a wedding or if she's going to be in a bathroom stall in Hogwarts somewhere trying to guide somebody into some sort of like whatever situation that was supposed to be. I was like, okay. But I liked it. It was cool. I was like, okay. She got that wig from Melinda. You a liar. I'm just playing. It looks like a good wig. What you talking about? The mug is muggy wuggy. The mug is giving. The dress for me, it didn't sell what I wanted it to without me seeing the bouquet of flowers and it being there. You know what I mean? I could almost assume they were a part of something else. Yeah. Moaning Myrtle is insane. Hogwarts Cursed Bride. I mean, she look like she's sitting in a school somewhere dodging J.K. Rowling. I don't know. That's why she there, because it's like the tiger lady. Ooh, let me not say that. Let me not do that. That I don't need that woman talking to me. Hey, all you crazy cool cats out there. Oh my goodness. When Tiger King first came out, that was a time. It's like, what is happening? These people exist. Yes, they are real. Right now, we got it's interesting. 49% she cute, 38% say giving, 13% say boo Wendy boo. We've been kind of all over the place today with the votes so far, just for 2 people. I'm here for it. It's really weird that I haven't watched a Harry Potter movie since all the stuff came out about the creator of Harry Potter. I've legit avoided it, and even the game, I keep seeing people play it. I'm just like, I just all that stuff I read, I was like, I can't even look at you. You were such a big part of my childhood. How dare you? It's your opinion, but fuck it. That's how I feel about it. Oh my god. It sucks. And Goblet of Fire was that girl. Oh, I remember when I got that book. I was so happy. It was the biggest thing. I was like, this is the book. That was the greatest summer of reading. But yeah, I can't go back. I'm like, you've crossed that line a little bit too much for me, especially towards my like trans brothers and sisters. And on top of that, like you still go in, like you keep going in. Like you go in. Like it's like, oh my God, like I don't want to buy nothing from you. It's crazy. Anywho, sorry, Aurora. We shouldn't be talking about somebody gross like that. But yeah, Madeline, that was my favorite book. If I was gonna ever bring up a list of what was the best one for me, it was Goblet of Fire. That ending gagged me. I was like, excuse me, he got out of the tournament and what happened? Who died? What? It like changed the whole game. I was like, oh my God, it's crazy. Anywho, we got 100 votes in here. Let's go ahead and wrap this poll up. I am going to get off camera in a second here. I need to get a glass of water. Aurora Matrix, we got She Cute for 46%, Giving 38%, Boo Windy Boo 14%. We're on the fence here a lot with these looks. They're good looks. It's just some things may be a little interesting here and there. I don't know. I love the makeup. Makeup is giving. The dress doesn't tell me the story fully, but I also appreciate presentation. It was nice. It was not my favorite though. Ooh, this is a good one for me to go get a glass of water on. Let me go ahead and get Kiki's name up in this piece. Get you a little Kiki Co. What are you giving this? Are you giving this Christian Dior? It's gorgeous. I don't give a fuck. It's so pretty. Like even with the makeup and all that it's giving or whatever, but like it is. Oh, the dress is so. It's so good. Motions in my body. It's so good. I love it so much. I don't even want to give y'all Boo Windy Boo as an option. Boo Wyndhams. They're gonna be mad. No one should be mad at this. Oh. It's a terrible fast food restaurant. That's why I put it there. Boom, there you go. Let me go ahead and get me some water. Y'all give me just a second. Thank you for your patience. My apologies. I just need to get me a big old bottle of water here. Do me a favor, hit that like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. If you're new here, if you're like, he talks too long, still subscribe to me and tell me you don't like me every day. Thanks for being here. Also, if you want to drop a tip in my jar, it's scrolling across the bottom of the screen. PayPal at me for /MattyRants, catch up to MattyRants, and Venmo-Rants. Appreciate y'all for tuning in today. Shout out to all the super chats I've gotten as well. Appreciate y'all's support, and I love that we're talking in the chat. So let me check the poll right now. I think this may be our first giving of the day. 79% are giving. 18% say she cute. 2%, which can I assume 1 or 2 votes? Maybe 2? Boo, Burger King, boo. But also Burger King's gross. I feel like DW can feel my spirit because we were in the car talking about it the other day. I still love the original chicken sandwich, but it just I don't know, man. Them fries alone just make me want to be like, ugh. I can't. Hold on, let me read some of this chat. Thank you, Amroika. I see you posting the links and everything. Appreciate you so much, BB. All right, Crystal Wright, 228 in the room. Whoop whoop. Could have been mother of the bride as well. Based on the that we could have looked at this in multiple interpretations. I'll be real with you because I was like, okay, she's been a bridesmaid forever. I also would have said she's the mother of the bride who hasn't been married but been through multiple weddings with her daughter, and she's just hyped it's finally happening again. I don't know. I mean, it's multiple things. I can see it, but to me, I think I was less focused on the category and just on the dress itself because just how beautiful. Oh, ooh, the make now. This effect is so. It just makes it so lush. Look how pretty that is. That is gorgeous. Almost like someone spilled something, but it became a beautiful moment. I don't just. Oh, that dress is gorgeous, Kiki. Can I have it, please? Can I have it, please? Please. It's such a beautiful, right, Max. Beautiful color. Beautiful color. I just love those Dior gowns when people do them, the design and silhouette style of it. It's just, go on, girl. Heels look good, hair look good, faces. Oh, okay, that's what she was doing today. But the dress, just simply gorgeous. Let me go ahead and wrap this poll up. I've got enough votes here. 75. Well, I'll wrap it to 75% giving, 19% she cute, and 6% are hating Burger King. 6% hate Burger King, while 19% say she cute and 74% say giving. You should just do that from now on for whatever the worst answers are. Drive it somewhere else. Hold on here. They were making so many jokes to the point where I was like, I wonder if Kiki could hear them just cackle laughing that hard while they're going down the runway. I was like, well, damn, it was that fun. They were just having a good old time over there. I said, okay, fun. Near enough is next. Right. I don't want to say that word on here. I'm concerned. I'm like, can I say that word on here? I don't think I can say that on here. I think that might be a bad one. Let's see about Near Enough's outfit. When she said the 1980s, I paused for a second because I said, was that a part of someone's collection that they wanted to pay homage to another moment in history with clothes that was in the 80s? Or like, that's why when she said 80s, I was like, huh? Like, maybe I'm overthinking this. Maybe I don't know what I'm talking about here. Uh, I heard 80s. That's why I was like, huh? I don't know about this. Boo. Unseasoned. Yep, unseasoned. I can't spell. Unseasoned fries. There we go. What are we giving near enough? Is it going to give you? Is it giving? Is she cute? Is it boo unseasoned fries? Boo, because nothing's worse than unseasoned fries. Yes, from now on, I will not do focus points on the bad stuff. We're going to do nice things. We're going to talk about things. Yeah, seasoned fries. When Brooklyn said she was getting, thank you, Sheldon, for the super chat. I almost said it. You almost made me say it. I am not saying that out here. Listen, okay. I can see this dress being a bridesmaid's dress, to be honest with you. Seeing the movie Bridesmaids certainly will pull that into perspective because there was like one look I think they had in the dressing room where it kind of gave this a little bit, as well as they do this like collage of different bridesmaid dresses that are terrible. I've seen dresses like this for bridesmaids. This is interesting enough, Nera. This is this may be for the chat, honey. It's giving plantation wedding on location. I just declared. Oh, I can't. I can't. My friend just sent me. Hold on a second. My friend sent me a picture of Brooklyn. Matty, did you recognize the photo? Oh, while I'm doing my live review, my friend David Laff, he does a lot of great work with photography, with photos for queens on the show. He's also done a lot of my professional shots as well, especially the ones recently you saw at the World of Wonder premiere for Sissy That Psych. So David's the person who actually did that photo of Brooklyn. This photo here. See, I was on my tablet for this one. This is his shot. That's my friend's shot. I was like, oh, I completely forgot about it. But then he mentioned it to me. And I remembered when I was living in LA, he was showing me some of his old work. And boom, that was the photo. I kept saying it looked familiar. That is so funny. I'll hit him up later about that. But that is so funny. I'm like, wait, you'll see my reaction on Patreon. I was very much like, why does something about this picture is weird? I kept saying she looks like somebody. I feel like I've seen this picture, and sure enough, bam, that was something my friend had brought up. That's funny. Back to Near Enough though. This I feel fits the assignment in a sense to where I feel this is a bridesmaid's dress. It's not super cute whatsoever. I mean, she sold it like she's sad that she's always a bridesmaid's, but a bridesmaids. I don't know. I'm gonna say she cute. This isn't bad. I think this actually fits the vibe in terms of bridesmaids and not wanting to wear this to set occasion. Ooh, what if this is 27 dresses bridesmaids kind of dress? Didn't she have to wear a whole bunch of them in that movie? Yeah. Oh, 27 dresses. Katherine Heigl was an actress that did get a lot of work until what happened to her? Oh my goodness. Sorry. Anywho, I'm gonna say she's cute. No, this is my sentiments exactly. It fits the theme, but it's ugly. Same. It's cute, just hard to care where we don't really know or invested in for that time period she's shooting for. When she said 80s, I was out for me personally. I was like, okay, so you saw an episode of the Golden Girls, and this is Blanche's outfit for when she went back to Big Daddy's house, and they were going to go get married on the property, and she was sad that they were about to knock down the house. Who remembers that episode? Well, that's a mixture of multiple episodes, but I may have to watch Golden Girls tonight. 80s inspired. That's our word this season, inspired. It was inspired. I said it's cute. We're keeping it cool. Oh no. This was a tight race. Oh shit. 47% said she cute. That's the count. I'm in she cute. 41% said boo, unseasoned fries, boo. But on a real note, unseasoned fries are terrible. And 10% said giving. Damn. Y'all were really on the. Okay, that was a close one. I say it's cute. It's a good color. It's not. It's a pretty ugly dress. Ha! There it is. There it is. I thought it was fine. It was fine. It is the teardrop on the face. The flower. Y'all are not hearing me? Venus, it was a great time. My Libra sister, I had the best time in the world going over these shots all over again. I watched you walk down that runway about 5 fucking times. I'm so serious. This is your best look of the season. It is right with God. That first look you came out in with the red was puss. This is puss. I haven't even put the poll up yet. How fucking dare you? You put the water on the eye to go in the flat. When I say presentation and I talk about drag, I mean it is so essential for the viewer, for the audience, for whoever the judges are watching you, and you present it perfectly. That is how you come out. Simply done. Thought that was hot. I thought it was everything. Fuck her for this. Fuck her. Fuck her. It's so good. No complaints. The wig. Let me give y'all the poll. Whoa, the wig. Oh, the wig. Out. Woof, 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 woof. You know, I love Kiki's dress. You know, I'm always like Kiki top 10 this week, baby. Venus had me over here doing one of these. Oh. Like this girl. So you want to pee on stage, do you? All right. Woo. Who I don't like. What's that child name? Yeah, Megan McCain. That's what we're gonna say. Mm-hmm. No, spell that little big headed lady's name. Is it giving everything? Is she cute, or is it boo Megan McCain boo? God, the fucking wig is so puss. Oh my goodness. The wig. Ah. Oh, it's so pretty. It's a bouquet of flowers. It's so good. I don't care. It's so good. First of all, if you're an AKA ski, I'm just playing. But like, there you go, AKAs. This is a hot photo. This is hot. The colors are in there. Okay, our sisters with pearls are lining up. It's about to be pinkies up, bitches. Like I'm telling you, down. The heel being a very neutral color, perfect. All of our focus is all on this. It is upstairs where she is eating us alive the most. Because the dress is gorgeous, but like all of this up here, oh. My sister's an AKA, by the way. She was number 6 in her line. I went to her probate in Dallas. Good times. Look at this. This is I need a fan. Where is the fan? I want to give her a fan. Oh my goodness gracious. Just oh. It's so pretty. It's so pretty. It's one of my favorite looks on Drag Race. I said it. It's one of my favorite things I have seen on Drag Race. So gorgeous. Look, even in the back of the dress here from the cowl, As you can see, we have the petals that are falling down almost to give the effect like they're walking through this garden of like what are those trees? Cherry blossom trees or something like that, right? It's this full garden moment, and she's just walking through all ethereal and shit. It is definitely giving me a summon in Final Fantasy. It's giving goddess. It's puss. Denim. I'll get to you, Miss God. I'm gonna get to you. Hey, Miss God. I'm gonna get to you. But I love it. Yeah, I have no more words. I really do. Venus, this is the best thing I have ever seen you in. Oh, it's hot. It's so hot. Yes, willow trees and cherry blossom flowers. Just it just gives a full, just a beautiful garden effect. It's just I love it. I love shit like this. This is my kind of stuff. Give me some flowers, honey. Flowers are gorgeous. I watch a lot of nature channel stuff. Especially because I got the baby here now. Where is Mamu Chum, by the way? Mamu, I don't see you. All right, never mind. Shit. I hope he hasn't gone in there. I mean, maybe he has, and maybe she's more comfortable with him than she is with me right now. I don't know. This cat's nerve-wracking. Did we wrap this up? We wrap this up. Let's wrap it up. We're gonna get to Denim in just a second. But Venus is giving everything with 85%. She cute at 9%. Can I just let me just pull those together. She cute is 10%, and Boo Megan McCain Boo is at 5%. I fucking love it. Go on, Venus. This is yes, ma'am. Next up is Denim. Let's get into Denim. Let's get into Denim. This is stupid. Why am I doing this? All right, because I'm in the mood to be stupid. Let's do this. Instead of it being, giving and all that, Lucky Brand is the top brand. I used to work for Lucky Brand jeans, and those are luxury brands jeans. American Eagle she's cute. We're gonna go there. It's a good price for some good jeans. Walmart, well, look, I know we're just trying to get some work pants. They're like the Levi's, but not the good Levi's, like the off Levi's. The ones that are crispy when you pick them up. And when you put them on, you have to walk around them a little bit, give a little sweat and skin cell tease to make them make sense for you. And then a year later, there's a hole. Those kind of jeans. Yeah. There's stores and brands where you can get your jeans. Anywho, I think the garters put together, I think this is cute. I don't hate it. I think I like the wig the most out of everything, though. Primark. I have never been into that store. Is that exclusive to? Oh, because I don't know if they have that out here in the States. Is that exclusive across the pond? Whenever I go, there are so many places I need to go and just understand and explore. Like what this is the stores over here. This is how y'all operate. Please and thank you. Because, child, the only difference out here in America is going to California and paying for a bag. It still gags me every time. I'm like, oh, we're paying for these. I think it's cute. Primark is horrible quality. Oh, that's Walmart for us. That's a UK store. Okay. I would like to really go into one of those. I've seen videos. I'm like, it looks interesting. I don't know. I don't like the garters down the legs. It turns into something Naomi from Mama's Steven. Dun, 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 dun. I mean, she's looking like oh, come on, Matt. What's our girl's name? You said Mama's Family, and I can't. No, tell Matty Primark is luxury. Don't do that. Why would you tell me that? Don't lie to me. I don't want to get there and be confused. Like, what is this? I think it's cute. It's a nice look. I think it's creative. Denim more than likely made this. So this is very creative to put this kind of look together, especially from garters. And it's kind of a cool concept with the idea that they're a bridesmaid who has been to multiple weddings and they are the ones that end up catching the garters and then making an outfit out of it. So I don't, it's cool. I'm not moved away by it, but I'm definitely giving credit where it's due. It's a very nice constructed outfit and it looks interesting. But I'm not like, you know what I mean? But it's nice. The wig is cool. I don't want to say that. It's really weird when I watch certain drag race seasons and they give people critiques like change your makeup or do something different. And then I watch other seasons or in other instances, other queens do the same thing and then no one says anything. I'm just going to leave that point there. Some people get critiques about it or like little light notes, but like then other folks that go, when you ask for people to change and give them something different, but then somebody else, while those clothes wise, yes, mug wise, no. I'm like, So I don't know. Sometimes, I used to love those candy bracelets. That does totally, yes. I agree. It does give candy bracelets. I used to love those as a kid. Very that. I'm just now realizing this is a bodysuit underneath. I don't know why I thought their skin was just folding right here. Either way, I think it's still a cute look. Something as I noticed, I'm like, well, they tell people to change this up, but I don't know if others are getting the exact same notes. Maybe they just like that more than the other makeup. Who knows? But it's fine. Hair is cute. I love the hair. I think the wig is adorable. The heels having the little bows on them is cute too. Yeah, it's a nice look. It's nice. It's cute. Smarties. Oh, I miss candy. My teeth would not. Hell no. Even though a Snickers bar sounds really good right now. I need 13 more votes from y'all and we can move forward into this episode because we're about to wrap this up anyways because we know what's about to happen with the judges' critiques and we've basically been talking about it through the episode with Nera sort of getting told you just did the same thing last week. It's like, what? I did. And then they showed the side-by-side shots like, oh, okay, you did. Luann wasn't there, but you did. It's still, I don't think it was that big of a deal because I think people do that shit all the time. But I'm like, all right, whatever. It's cool. You could just say you didn't like her runway outfit and then be done with it. That's fine. No. We got 3 more votes going here. A lot of y'all are on the American Eagle fence. By the way, that's not shade to American Eagle. I have American Eagle jeans, shorts, and jeans. I need the jeans that have a little bit of that lycra in the child. I got a butt and I got thighs. I'm gonna need the motherfuckers to stretch because these gams gonna be in there. Okay, you gonna see my body. That don't gonna be sitting out for you, a little plump. So yeah, ain't nothing wrong with American Eagle at all. So if you shop there, that was not shade for you. Trust and believe. Good jeans. Oh, why am I singing the Doug anthem? Denim, why do you got me singing Doug? Oh, but it sounded like the Disney version of the song. Like, that did not sound like the Nickelodeon version, which, by the way, Disney Doug is trash. Nickelodeon Doug, always and forever. When they changed his outfit, it was ruined. The show was ruined. All right, 44% said American Eagle, 29% of you are at Walmart, and 26% say Lucky Brand jeans. Listen, I think it's creative. Not my favorite thing from them, but I think it's a cool idea, especially for the concept and for the category. Now, on to the judges' panel, where we've given commentaries and critiques. We've gone through this over the entire episode. There were a few moments of, oh, we're making that a big deal. And a couple other moments where we're like, I see what they're saying. I get it. It is what it is. Without the golden beaver in place, the winner is not announced then, so that way they get to choose who to save. But it's simply same rules as always. When they come back, we find out who the winner is and the bottom two. So everyone is feeling not so safe. It's not up to their fellow competitors' hands to keep them there. Aurora Matrix won this episode. And I like Aurora, so this is not a shady poll question for Aurora. She's been in the chat before. Hey, Aurora, if you're out there. I'm going to ask it. I want to know. Simple yes or no. Do you agree with the Aurora Matrix win? I'm not going to say no. I have to ask questions about certain things because for me, Aurora for the challenge won. Runway was Venus. I'm assuming the scoring scale was different. It's got to be like a 60-40 type of vibe, maybe 70-30. I don't know how they're operating. They do turn to each other and give Abaca for teas. I'm assuming that's the way they're judging it. It's definitely way more percentage for the challenge itself than it is for the runway. I mean, we also saw somebody win recently. Not that person, but another person win recently that don't give them. So I'm thinking it's challenge heavy for sure. It was a little weird though, because I thought Nera did a damn good job during the performance, and then they kind of went hard. Like it felt like they were like, "Oh, you did so." No, Tracy started. It was so good seeing you perform, and the way you were like doing all that moves. You were sexy. It was confident, but I feel like you kind of did the same thing as last week. And then Brad, yeah, I totally agree with you, Tracy. Like for me, it was like, and I was thinking, I'm like, I realized that she lip synced damn near the whole entire episode, but how? I was like, okay, I don't want to make that a big deal, but it's kind of weird that they're making it a big deal. Maybe they didn't like the runway and they just wanted to say it in a different way. I don't know. It was weird. I think Nera definitely deserved her top position, but that critique for me, if I was Nera and I was sitting in the back, I would really be in my head because I'm like, so wait a minute. They're like, do different moves. And that's why I didn't do well today, but I did do good, but they're tired of seeing that. So what else can I do? Oh my God. I mean, it is true. There are people on the show that sort of are the dittos of the season. And for those of you who don't know what a ditto is, it's a Pokemon. Denim, I almost would call ditto. Mind you, Mama said donkey kick, and well, I wouldn't call that, but we'll get there. Donkey kick. I said, oh, that's what we're doing today. Funny. But Aurora Matrix wins her second win. Good job, Aurora. I think you did really great in challenge. Props to your mama. Was it my favorite runway? But I liked it. I'm gonna wrap that poll up because I want to get into the lip sync now. We're just gonna go there. We're gonna go there. Melinda was saved. I'm just gonna ask who won. Simple question, just like that. Oh, a simple question. Simple question. First names only. I mean, well, one name only, but let's drive through that. Let's drive there, y'all. We're just drive. 7-Day Fool. It reminded me of a little bit more of an up-tempo, but not really more mid-tempo Amy Winehouse kind of song. Powerful vocals. Very nice. It's, a retro vibe to it and everything. I have so many questions. It has to be she's been in the bottom so many times. And this is nothing against Denim, who's one knee is always bent in, that one out. Like body language and everything was off. Okay. I just was, yes, I like Kiki, but I'm looking at the lip sync. I was feeling the kinks. This was enough for me to go, just stop whatever we're doing. She won because it felt like it was right for the song. The song itself. I don't know. I don't know, man. The song told me we're supposed to have a vibe. We're at a juke joint. You know what I'm saying? There's a jukebox sitting over there. We're putting in our favorite song. I just finished a strawberry milkshake. It's the new flavor. We've been drinking chocolate or vanilla for the past 10 years. We finally got a new flavor and it's dropped, like that kind of shit. Things are 10 cents. It's interesting also, Kiki reminded me of Grease when they were doing that dance-off moment in the gym and they were taking their dresses and going, ha, dun, 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 da, da, dun, 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 da, da. Listen, Kiki was having a good old time over there. I was feeling the vibe. I was entertained. Listen, I'm happy you can spread your legs. I wouldn't call this a split. I'm happy you can spread your legs, okay? I'm happy you can do this protractor and solve math equations of quadrilateral. That's not a good, didn't say it. Yeah. Y'all would hate me on this show. My faces in the back would just be like, what is that? My face would not give, yes, queen. It would be, is she cool? I'm telling you, Denim and Melinda Verger are showing me that moving to Canada is the best option. We got to get to Canada, y'all. Do you see how these people are throwing themselves into jeopardy every day to show us what this healthcare looks like? I'm embarrassed to be over here. Bitch, you know how much we got to pay on our premium for minimum service? Huh. Huh. My vision plan barely give me what I want. What you mean? Listen, God, hey, Denim wanted to throw everything out to save themselves. Pop off at Tay, I'm beautiful. But like, why for this song? It just didn't add to the flow. It didn't give anything. I was back to paying attention to Kiki's. That spin was so cute. Look at how the lights on her. Oh, it just was bright. I don't understand things that happened today. This is part of the song when Kiki was doing this with her mouth because it was kind of sexual, and then it was like thrusting, but it wasn't on rhythm, so it was weird. And I was like, what's happening? I didn't know what was going on. And then there's an entire part of lip syncing, words and all. Kiki is lip syncing. Denim's whole head is to the back of the stage for a minute. And I'm like, what? Okay, hold on. Are we doing this? And I thought that Denim was about to baby from the back of the stage. Yuck. I thought she was about to come out and just go, let's do it. Let's do it. Oh, I'm going in the back. You know how it is. I'm a slide split up there. I thought they were going to give us a like zoom across the page. I kid you not. Like Stewart from motherfucking Mad TV. Look what I can do. Skipped on through and then just stepped on. I said, what is happening? I love Denim, but I said, I don't know about this one, dog. I don't know. Randy Jackson. I don't know, dog. I don't know, dog. I don't know. It's not for me. Not for me. There's a lot. These hand movements were good. I couldn't get into it. I was watching Kiki going, this is the vibe. This is what it's giving. And then I turned and I saw low vibrations. I said, no. But then something else happened that was strange enough. And I wish Fred Savage could have narrated the scene like it was an episode of fucking Wonder Years to talk about what took place here. If you're confused at what happened, apparently Denim was on a speedboat and it hit a wave, and now they're flying off of a boat right now. Because that's the only reason that this move is happening. This donkey kick. If this is a donkey kick, call it Eeyore. Call it Eeyore. Eeyore naps before a donkey kick. Do you fucking hear me? A goddamn stuffed animal for Christopher Robin. You're joking. Look now this face should never be your face after landing that move. That lets me know that you jumped up into the air and you just fell. And then your legs were ready to spread. That's it. It's not the move. It's not the move. I've seen a lot of them doing it incorrectly. And God bless Kennedy Davenport, because on Binge Queens, even when she was watching a particular person on somebody else, I was like, thank you for saying that. No one does it right. No one does it right. Like, I would say Nera is the closest this season that I have seen to it, because them legs went back. And then she came forward, and I was like, okay, close to it. Definitely somebody that I would say if they did it on a show, I wouldn't blink. I'm like, at least they landed soft. That's not supposed. That baby landed. Peggy Hill out of the plane. Parachute didn't open. A whole episode of her in a cast, and fucking Hank's dad giving her the work. Cotton is wearing her out. Do you hear me? Woo! If I didn't know where this screenshot was from, I would assume that I was watching Sofia Coppola as Marie Antoinette. And of course, Kirsten Dunst was about to say those 3 lines that I love so much. 4. Let them eat cake. I had to count. Okay, listen. God bless her. She slipped on one of those garters. Irva! Ah! I'm going to still say she fell off of a speedboat. Makes the most sense for me. I knew Kiki was going home, and I hated it because I was like, she won the lip sync for me. But track record wise, it wasn't in Kiki's favor, and that, like I said, a whole ABBA cover later. This is an ABBA album cover, bitch. This is literally that. Like, are you kidding me? Just facing off in different directions, staring at each other. I also saw that SNL skit for Christmas. It was so funny with Maya Rudolph and Kristen Wiig and Kate McKinnon. Yeah. We lost a good one today. Denim, you stayed. I'm not knocking it. Congratulations to you. We'll see you in the next episode. Hopefully you'll get that win. But I am... I said, you have sent 3 of my favorites back to back. You sent 2 people I liked in one episode. Then you gonna send this bitch home? What? The runway will never be the same. It will never be the same. It's never gonna be the same. She left like a class act, though. It was sweet. It was cute. Put that on everything. But like, I love that Brooklyn also said the legendary Kiki Co. But like, I mean, damn. Yeah, Aurora has 2 wins. Yeesh. The only one with multiple wins. Everybody else has at least 1. I hope we get to see them at the finale too. You know how they sometimes bring back people. I really hope we. Ooh, please, Kiki, grace us again. That look at the dress. Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I'm gonna miss seeing. What was the poll, y'all? I wanted to just get the conversation in the can, do all that here because of everything. But we got 100+ votes. 87% of you. 86, excuse me, said Kiki won that. 13% said Denim, over 100 votes in the bag. Make sure to send love to Kiki Co. Also, make sure to send love to Denim. Make sure to send love to everybody on the show. We are not here to drag. I mean, it is drag, but we're not here to be nasty like that. We may joke a loke. we'll make a little something, a little statement, but we're not trying to be nasty. So make sure you send all these people love. But yeah, Kiki, you were one of my favorite parts of this season. Thank you so much for reaching out to me on Instagram. We talked a little bit, and it was a good time. I love you, sister. I'm a fan for life. The show definitely made me a fan for life, for real, for real. I hope to see you at DragCon LA. I will be in your line. I want a nice, nasty picture. I know you're going to get back to your husband and get back to your routine of once a day, maybe twice now that you got to get back home. Make up for lost time. I'm here for it. Kiki was a good time. She wasn't nasty or negative at all this season. She had some little shady moments here and there, but it was all playful. Everything was right with the Keeks. I'm here for the Keeks. Me making a nickname for Kiki is definite. It's like definitely no, I love this girl. The Keeks, Mother Keeks. It's always a Keek with this Kiki. I'm here for it. Damn, this sucks. I mean, it is a tough competition. There are decisions that are made that we could also be like, now what the hell? But this is the show. This is how they want it to go. This is how it is, right? We have Venus, Aurora Matrix, Near Enough, Melinda Verga of the Gary Fuquas, Denim, and I'm trying to remember the other person. That! Who did I not say? Wait, I feel like I'm missing somebody. I said Venus. I said everyone? Why does it feel like there's more people? Oh my God. I didn't say Aurora. I should have said Aurora. I didn't say near enough. I thought I said Nera. I didn't say there. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry. Let's try that again. Venus, Nera, Aurora, Melinda, and Denim. Bam. I did say, yeah, I thought I said all of them. Ha. Huh. No, I'm going to be real. Can I? Let me be. All right. Let's be 100 here. If it's the next episode, and let's say Nera is in the bottom, do you honestly think that she's not going to win her lip sync? God forbid it's Nera and Melinda in the bottom, two people I enjoy for different reasons on the show, but also different styles of performing. Like I am going to okay. Let me make a guess because I don't know what's happening anymore this season, so I don't have no spoilers. So I'm just trying to guess right now, just based off of what we've seen. If I were to think, Melinda got critiques that were good for the challenges, but they told her we don't like this A, B, C, D, E, F, G about you when it comes to the looks or whatever, but it wasn't nasty. But it's like a warning. Melinda received it with gratitude. Denim, they love this, love that. But when it comes to the challenges, it's not there. It's like they love the looks, but they don't know about the challenges. Sometimes they don't meet the mark. Okay. That's somebody who also could be in jeopardy unless they pull it together. Nera just got a critique about being the same and not taking risks. Those are the three right now that I see having the most trouble going forward, where Venus and Aurora, I think, are in good positions. Like Venus's critiques are very much not, how do I word this? They're not as pointed as some of the other ones. Like they'll tell Venus things, but even when Venus is responding, it's like very receptive, like, oh, okay, yeah, like, oh, totally see what you're talking about. And they like that. And when it comes to Aurora, baby, Aurora also takes notes very well, but it's a lot of good critiques. It just didn't seem like it's leaning toward against them. I feel like Aurora and Venus might be the ones to beat right now in the competition, with Melinda coming up strong. If she can somehow pull a win or a high position this next episode, she'll be fine. It'll be Denim and Nera. It's going to be up to those three that I just said. It's going to be up to Nera, Denim, or Melinda to do well next episode. I don't see Aurora or Venus being in the bottom. It would be a gag, but I just don't see it. I don't see it. Hold on, y'all. I'm like, where is Mamu? What time is it? It's time to feed the cats. Yep. Time to feed the cats. We got to wrap this up. It was a good episode. I enjoyed it a lot. Make sure you're watching Canada's Drag Race Season 4, Episode 7 on Wow Presents Plus. Interesting enough, this review was the normal 2-hour runtime I normally do for videos, sometimes less than that. And even with a little bit of the libation station kicking my ass in the beginning, I feel like I got my point across in a very long-winded way. And I enjoy that. Look, I love y'all. Please have yourselves a wonderful day. I am going to show you a sneak peek of my new baby here. Okay, so what they do, Feral Kitty, I'm glad you even mentioned this because we're about to wrap up into that portion. So if you're no longer interested in hearing about my cat, you can go, but don't go because I love my baby. I want you to hear about it. But yes. So the other day, Mamu has been crying a lot for the past 2 months. And ever since the stray cats have been coming by, I feel he needs somebody that's not a human and not me. And so Christmas Day, Mamu was upset. And it made me feel like every time he starts to cry, I feel like shit. So I said, okay, Matthew, let's see if we can put him on insurance. Let's see if we can get another cat if it's going to be crazy. I did do a, check and see what the rate's going to be. It's like an extra $20 on top of what I'm paying. So I'm like, okay, this is fine. I'm already preparing myself if something bad happens, just with mom who's got stomatitis and all that kind of stuff, right? So I said, no matter what is going to happen here, no matter what my situation is in life, I have brought this animal into my world who has saved my life, is I feel made me a better person. And I want to also make him have a better experience living with me. So me and DW in the chat went to the Houston SPCA, the same place I got Mamu. And I was looking for a cat somewhere near Mamu's age when I got him. I get to literally the same area I got Mamu. The same block at the end, right towards the end of the U, where all the cat, literally a couple of spaces away from where I got Mamu. I see this calico that has the most interesting colors I have ever seen in my life. I've never seen a lot of tortoise type of cats. I haven't seen a lot of tortoiseshell kind of cats. I've not seen a lot. I've seen some calicos before, but never this. And it's really funny. And DW will tell you, I stopped right in front of her. She was napping. I squat right in front. She opens her eyes at me. And then she immediately goes for the come here, gimme, love, 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 love. I was like, uh-oh. No other cat did that when I walked by, except for her. That's the same thing Mamu did. So I was like, okay. We then go to see the cat, okay? And she's very friendly. She's very friendly. She's very sweet to me. I posted that video in my YouTube shorts. You can see that and everything. So check it out. Super friendly, super there, adorable. I'm like, she's mine. I have to have her. It's a done deal. They're like, okay, great. I sign everything up. I do all of that. This is the station I set up in my closet for her. She has a bed. She has a little post that she can climb up. Her carrier is right there. There's the litter box, the food. Everything is all in this one. I completely cleared out my entire closet, rearranged everything to make sure she has a safe space. Okay. Ronnie, it's funny. I actually haven't named her yet. I thought I had a name. I have changed that name. I want to wait until I get to know her better to make the name because she's still very skittish right now. And it's a different experience than I had with Mom. Well, completely different experience I had with Mom. So she has no name right now. It was Luna Miss, and it was supposed to be like Luna Artemis, but I decided no on that one because she's that's a spicy baby. Okay, that's right now. She's a diva for me. She is queen. She is. I come when I'm ready and I do what I want to do. But you have my stuff out here. something about, I need to give her like a big girl name. I don't know why. My friend said Chibi for like small lady, because technically, yes, right, for sure. Like a Chibi or like Chibi Ray, because Sailor Mars, she's very fiery. I don't know. I'm trying to figure it out. I want to spend some more time and want her to get adjusted to me first. But yeah, so this is a video of her this morning after her first night. I cleaned up her litter box at this moment in time and put food down. Ray Chun, I thought was really cute. This is the first time she finally came out from being under the bed the entire night. She like meowed because I had the door cracked a little bit. I had this little gate up, but I had the door cracked. And Mamu was sleeping in the room with me because he's very much attached to the bed. So I was like, okay, let me put her in a little station, and then let me have him here. And he knows she's here. Oh, he knows. He's like, there is somebody here. I know who it is. Somebody is here. Like he is so weird. He's so, I love him. Oh my God, my Mamu is a new cat. It's weird, y'all. He's so active today and he's so hyper and happy. And like he's showing his tummy all day. It's so weird. He's never done that. I was like, this is strange. I don't know who this cat is. This is not my cat. But he's like, he knows. He's like, okay, they're for me. I was like, what? Anywho, it's so funny. But he had me crying this morning out of joy because I was just like, oh, I've never seen you act like this. But she gave me a slow blink. That's fine. She hissed at me yesterday, which I've never had that happen. Like Mama never hissed at me. So I was like, oh my God. But she was nervous and she gave those low kind of sounds to say I'm not comfortable yet. But today it was a little less of a back away meow. It was more of a I'm still stressed. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna let you go. Don't worry about it. We're good. I leave there. I don't close the closet door like a dummy. I go to the grocery store to go grab some things. I'm gone for 30 minutes. Okay. I have the magnet screen door to my bedroom. It's closed. Mamu doesn't go through the one outside. He wouldn't go to the bedroom, right? And then I have that screen open because I wanted the baby to get the sunlight in and I wanted them to see this. I need to go in there now and turn a light on for him. But I come back from the store. Mama was in the bedroom. I don't know where the new cat is. And then I hear, oh, and I'm like, oh my God, you're under the bed. Y'all. I need to turn the light on because right now the sun is set out here and I had the windows up, so there's no light in the room for them. But she's under the bed right now. As we speak, that is her new zone. She now goes between the closet and under my bed. And that's the thing. She goes through the back of the wall, goes right in the back of the wall, hops up on my cabinet, goes through the back of my bed, and then goes underneath the bed. And that's where she's been since. And what she does is she comes out now, she eats the food, eats it down. I have Mamu's bowl on the outside of this little gated fence area that I set up or whatever. And her bowl's on the opposite side so they can see each other. But y'all, I think Mamu had a positive outcome on her because he wasn't meowing aggressively. He wasn't being weird. He was being I'm so happy. And it blew me up. I was really confused. I'm like, wait a minute. Did this actually work in a positive way? Is this not a negative? Like, should I let him in the room? I don't know what to do. So I'm very confused. And so what I'm going to do tonight, when it's time to go to bed, I'm going to be more in my bedroom at night this time before bed. So I'm in there a little bit more. And Mamu can come in there because he likes to be in the bed with me before I go to sleep. And if she's under the bed, eventually they'll come across each other. Now, if she goes into, and I hear all of that happen, I'm going to remove him for a second and then remove some of the borders and allow her to make a decision to go into her safe space, and then I can close that away. However, If it doesn't stay all night like that, I will leave them in the room while I'm asleep, and maybe she will feel comfortable because it'll be a lot quieter while I'm asleep tonight. Louise, they held a mandatory meeting. That happened. But ever since that little, I wasn't here and he was just here and she got to experience, I don't know. She's been moving around a lot. You know, I don't catch all the time. She's very cautious. She hears my voice and she's like, okay, he's there. He's there. What is he going to do? My voice carries. But yeah, it's a slow ride. It's progress. I think she's going to fucking love me. I think I'm going to love her even more. I think she's going to be sassy as hell and she's going to be talkative. And I am okay with that because I talk to Mamu and he talks to me. So, like, having a talkative cat that sounds kind of right up my alley. But yeah, she's my world right now. That's Mamu with his belly open. Have a good night, Crystal. Yeah, that's Mamu with his belly open. He's just so happy. He is so happy, y'all. It is nuts. I have never seen him just rolling up like that, like just doing that and just making his meow, meow, meow. He does his little happy chirps, meow, 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 like all the time. Oh, my little bubby wubby. Oh, I don't know what we're gonna do with a name yet. I want something that fits her. Mamu, I kind of knew from the jump, but he sort of, I guess he kind of, his name really worked for him. So it was like, okay, this works. But yeah. I think I did the right thing. She doesn't have stomatitis. I've already checked the gums because my vet was like, by the way, since we know what's going on with Mamu, when you go there, you might want to look. And I was like, for sure. She's fine in her teeth and all that. She's very healthy. So yeah, we'll be going to the vet soon, but I'm not going to go as soon as they ask me to. They were like, go by the 4th. I'm like, yo, it's going to definitely take a lot longer for her to become comfortable with me. And when we were taking her from the SPCA, DW will tell you that cat was wailing like bloody murder. I was like, oh my God, like, what am I doing? And then I'm starting to look up like calicos and torties. I'm like, oh, this is normal. This is how they operate until they become very used to you. And then they get better. But like, she's not used to me yet. So I literally just met her today and I'm like taking her from her house and I'm taking her somewhere else. She was like, what the fuck is this? What? Like just screaming. DW, isn't it the truth? Isn't it the truth? The moment we hit the door, because we were literally, I was carrying her. We were still in the place. I opened that door. I'm like, oh my God, please. So Mamu was like that too when I got him. He cried all the way home. I'm hoping it's going to get better for her. That's why I'm going to wait an extra week before I take her to my vet to go get everything done. And make sure she's really settled in. So that way, when I take her to the vet, they're not like, is the cat going to take my face away? And like, she doesn't know me yet. I'm like, no, let's get imprinted. It took Mamu a couple hours to get to me. It's going to take her a couple of days. I'm ready for it. I fucking love her and I'm happy my baby's happy. So yay. But I've only had 4 hours of sleep. So God bless me for the rest of the weekend. When I go to brunch, I'm keeping the doors closed. I will not leave them open. I don't want anything to happen while I'm gone for those many hours. But yeah. But that's a little short story as far as what's going on. I will be doing an edited video like I did before, but it's going to be a lot different. I'll be doing more voiceover stuff because I recorded a lot of video this time of the adoption and going through the place, as well as other pictures and stuff like that I want to share. And because this is a completely different moment of not just getting a first cat, but getting a cat that's new and a tortie. I'm a part of the tortie community. Shout out to my torties. Oh my God. It's a lot different and it's a humbling experience. I feel like I'm maturing by the second because I'm having to be patient and my overwhelming anxiety attitude that I have sometimes has to be checked because I can't have her just immediately fall in love. I have to earn it. So that's what we're working on now. And it's a lot, but I appreciate everybody who's been sending love. I had some people get kind of gross with me in some comments, but like I said, I'm no longer going to be responding with hate or fuck you and all that shit. It's going to be, I love you. I'm moving on. I don't know who you are or what's wrong with you or why you hate me or what you think you know about me, but that's not for me. But anything and everything y'all have sent tip wise has been extremely helpful. I appreciate you never have to do it, but when y'all do it, it's a blessing for me, especially with 2 kids now coming up here. And I'm definitely having to buy the bigger litter. But I already have every toy in the world here, so I don't need to buy no other toys. That we're set to go. Everybody's got their bowls. Everybody's got their beds and shit. I have literally every item I need as far as that's concerned. But, you know, you never know what happens. So anytime y'all tip, it's really appreciated. And of course, this year, y'all have been more than a blessing to me. It is the last Drag Race review of the year on my channel. Of course, the panel will be Sunday, but like this is the last one of the year. I need y'all to give yourselves a round of applause. For those of you who stayed through all of it, especially for those who stayed through all of this. I love y'all. I love y'all. Appreciate you. I got to get back to being a dad. Sheldon, I'm so mad I didn't post this when we were talking about Venus. Model go divorce. I'm not gonna say it like that. Model go divorce. I love it. Oh man, but yeah, thank you everybody. Thank you for the super chats. Everyone that sent super chats, thank you for the tippy poos. For those who sent tippy poos, for anybody that was in the live chat today and then was just talking back with the rest of the online community and family. Thank you. I love that kind of engagement in this kind of atmosphere. But yeah, I got these fur babies to get back to. I'm very happy that I have this. I'm a mixture of anxious, happiness, excitement, fear, trepidation, joy. All of that is running through my body in the adrenaline rush of when is she going to come out? When she does come out, don't scream. Just be quiet and still and let her do this. You have literally dealt with cats that have been skittish before that have fallen in love with you. You can do it again. So yeah, love you all. Please take care of yourselves. And I will see you probably Sunday. And then after that, Canada's Drag Race, season 16 next week. We got some shows, bitch. Ow! Can't wait. Next week's going to be a gag. But yes. Thank you for tuning in. Hit that thumbs up button. Get in the comment section. Drop it if you feel like it. I will see you later on. I'll see you at the end of the year. Bye.
Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord.